Hey, yo, whether you're addicted to drugs, alcohol, pornography, video games, cupcakes, and cookies, whatever it is you're addicted to, stay tuned to this video. I'm going to break down to you how to cure the situation you got going on. I got you. Check it out. Give you some context before I give you your solution. I gotta tell you, man, I've suffered from so many different addictions, ranging from the weirdest, most craziest shit to the most normal things. Like, I've been addicted to cigarettes, I've been addicted to marijuana, pornography, alcohol, smoking, eating bullshit and caffeine, and doing all these crazy things. And all it was caused, all that, the reason why I kept continuing to indulge in these things that kept hurting me was because I was eager for pleasure. I was eager for something to make me feel good. I was feeling depressed, and I was always looking for something to remedy the depression. For example, if you're eating pizza, if you're eating cupcakes, if you're eating cookies, and you know you're not supposed to be doing, whether you have a health condition or not, you're doing it for comfort. That's why they call it comfort foods. So whenever you're feeling depressed, your body has this natural mechanism that it's looking for things to make itself feel good. It usually chooses negative venting mechanisms. Usually those mechanisms are linked to survival. Let me explain it to you. Don't get lost in what I'm trying to tell you. But basically, salty foods are part of survival. You need salt for the sodium, potassium pump in your cells. Sugary foods are used for your brain because your brain works exclusively off glucose. Sex is also for procreation. So your body is hijacked with what these manufacturers make and what they put in their food, what they put in the things that they give you so you could stay addicted. They're hijacking your pleasure centers in your brain, and that's why you're addicted to it. So whenever you feel depressed, again, there's a positive feedback loop that happens where the same thing that stimulates your depression causes you to fall back into using that same substance. Then you feel guilty, you get depressed, and then you just keep going round and round like a hamster in a wheel. So the solution to this is this, man. If you want to cure any addiction problem at all, you need to replace your sources of pleasure from something that breaks you down to something that builds you up. So what that looks like for me, in my case, the way I've been able to overcome the depression and no longer have to deal with it. I mean, just to give you a little bit of backstory, I used to smoke hookah and drink alcohol on a regular basis. And guess what I have in my house right now? Hookah and alcohol. And I haven't touched it for almost 18 months. It's right there, literally a few steps from where I'm recording this video. But I have the willpower to say no. And the reason why is because I've replaced my sources of pleasure. Yes, the hookah and the alcohol used to cause a lot of pleasure, but now my sources of pleasure come from working out, from swimming, from running, from lifting weights, from doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu, from taking care of my wife, from doing burpees and hugging my kids and looking at my dog and being so grateful that I have a dog, from mopping the floor and just seeing my apartment smelling a lot cleaner, from washing my car, from getting a haircut, from lifting weights and just doing random things that get me one step closer to being the man I envision myself to be 10, 20 years from now. So if you want to be one step closer to overcoming addiction, you need to replace your sources of pleasure towards something that's going to get you one step closer to your ultimate goal. Where do you see your house? How are you living? Where are you 10 years from now? And work towards that relentlessly. One of the happiest things you can do, or one of the things that you can do to be happy, is to make progress towards goals that you have in your life. Part of being alive is growth, making moves and doing things. And the most craziest way to feel dead or feeling dead while you're alive is actually to make no progress, to be stagnant. So no wonder you're feeling depressed. No wonder you're addicted, because you don't have positive habits. What do you expect? That you're going to be doing negative things and have a positive outcome, have a positive result from those negative things, that's pretty much blasphemy. That's negative. That won't happen. So I say that to say this, my people. If you have any type of addiction, replay this video, grab a pen and paper, take notes, and most importantly, apply this shit. If you need help with any of it, I've been able to help people overcome vaping addiction, pornography addiction, drug addiction, high blood pressure, diabetes, all that stuff. You have any questions, just comment down below or hit me up on Instagram. I got you. I hope this helps. Peace.